I ripped it. I just ripped it. Oh. What's up? I'm Jeremy, a professional side quester, professional life documenter, and I saw someone wrap their fridge, and I want to try it myself. So we're gonna do that today. So I bought this fridge off of Facebook Marketplace, and I bought it for 10 bucks. 10 bucks, you can't beat it. I wanted to up the decor in my apartment, you know, kind of just make it look like a real homey space and real decorative, add some color, add some pop, add some personality. So the goal with this fridge is to help store some of our, you know, extra bottles, like the water bottles, the juices and stuff that doesn't really fit too well in the fridge. Also add a little decor piece, a little something for people to talk about when they come over. I saw this guy, I believe his name is RJ the Rapper on YouTube. He gave me this idea, and I have never wrapped, actually, I have wrapped my car's interior panels. So that's the only wrap experience that I have. Not much, but it's better than zero. So we're gonna see if I can do this today. The wrap is supposed to be delivered in an hour or two, and I don't have materials. So we need to go to the store. Probably gonna stop by like Harbor Freight or something. So let's go ahead and get going.
More fuel for your consumption, nigga. More change for the rain, nigga. It's fame.
On the highway and I'm thinking that I love her. On the highway and I'm thinking there ain't no rubber.
So we're moving the operation to my room because my roommate got home and I don't want to be too loud. I think he's about to sleep because he's been up all night. So gonna try to make this as quiet as possible. We have our door here. We have our wrap that I just picked up from downstairs, the utility knife, the heat gun. So now what's left is I'm gonna clean this off with some soap and water and then some isopropyl alcohol, and then cut this to size and then start wrapping. And then I use this to cut, this to cut, and this to heat so that I can tuck it around the edges properly. Let's do it. This is my first time trying to do short form and long form content at the same time. Like I'm literally hitting record, stopping, and then turning my camera. So bear with me if I'm not narrating well, but basically cleaning this off with isopropyl alcohol and a nice little rag, just to make sure there's no dirt or anything that's gonna prevent the wrap from sticking well. Should I have washed it with soap and water first? Probably, but I feel like this is probably fine. Like I don't think this is gonna be a big deal. Just need to focus on the corners and edges from what I've heard, because those are, you know, you don't want those to peel, obviously. The smell of this stuff is strong, man. I'm gonna peel this back a little bit. Y'all can't see what I'm doing. I didn't realize really get into these crevices. All right, next step, I'm gonna cut a wrap to size, which I just measured the door. I'm gonna try to do 19 by 19 to leave a little bit of extra space on each side and ensure that we have good coverage to be able to tuck the edges. Can y'all tell I have no idea what I'm doing? I hope not. The goal is just to cut straight along this, and it's not straight whatsoever. But that's okay, because it doesn't necessarily have to be. Okay. Cool. It's like wrapping a present, man. Like, should be simple enough.
Cold red. If I tell this bitch to pull her, she gon' moped it. My doggy don't smoke on shit unless it's unleaded. I don't back and forth over no net, so just gon' did it. See me when you see me, if it's smoke, doggy, unleash it. They been rockin', bitch, it's my fave, I'ma gon' beat it. Lookin' in the mirror, kiss my face, I'm too conceited. Send a girl home, call another dog, I'm too slime. She ain't wanna eat it on the first day.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't know when the camera died, but it died, and I have these lines in my stuff, and I'm trying to figure out how to get the lines out. But I'm so lost. All right, I think I need to add some heat to get this out. We're gonna add some heat. All right, there we go. Not enough tension there. Yeah, I thought I was an expert rapper. No. I respect the rappers, man. Oh, the heat makes it go away. Yo, the heat. Oh, wow. That literally like magically made all the wrinkles go away. Heat while you lay it. All right. This section is so... Where my squeegee at, bro? This shit is hard. Cause how you supposed to do it all the way down this whole panel, bro? Way easier said than done. This is not cutting it, man. I was too ambitious with this project. I ripped it. I just ripped it. Oh. Bro, I just ripped it. Golly. At least I ripped it on the corner, but bro, I'm actually really upset that I ripped it. Cause the amount of, like, if I rip it a lot, bro, like, we're cooked. It's getting better though. Like, it's low-key getting better. I think I just need more heat. This probably looks like an absolute clown show to y'all, bro. There's a lot of wrinkles and bubbles and anything in between, bro. But actually, no, wait, I'm working it out. It's a lot easier to work with when you use the heat, bro. And it's like, they say that, you see it online, and you're like, okay, that makes sense. But to do it in practice is a whole different thing. Wow, I just completely ruined that. Thank God I never decided to buy wrap and wrap my own car, bro. I don't know if I have the patience for that. That would take me like 5 months, maybe more. I don't know if y'all can see it, but this corner here is actually very well done, in my opinion. Oh, did I just scratch the wrap? I just scratched the wrap. So how do I get this bubble out, bro? Because I don't want to pull it up and put it back down. This is really teaching me the importance of patience, 1, tension, 2, and heat, 3. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, progress has been made. I'm sorry I had to turn the camera off and lock in for a little bit, but let's get this to focus real quick. There we go. So, as you guys can see, it looks way better. I cut the top edge. The top edge looks great. The edges that I tucked behind the fridge, not so great. They look all right. There's definitely some air bubbles and some lifting and some peeling and whatnot. But most of the front honestly does not look that bad. There's some sections here that could use a little bit of love. Some of these like smaller like lines and imperfections and stuff. I'm gonna try to get all of that out. I'm gonna try one last time, finish all of this, and then I think the door will be done. But like from afar, you can't really tell unless you're looking at it from a certain angle. It doesn't look that bad. Honestly, I'm pretty proud of myself for the progress that I made in that time period, because I was almost about to take this off and call the bank and try to get my money back. I'm kidding. All right, I think I've reached the absolute best that I can get it. I've been fiddling with it for I don't even know how long it's been at this point, but maybe an hour and a half. I thought I was gonna have the whole thing done in an hour and a half, and I just finished the door. So I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. You can barely see them on screen, which is a good thing for me. Okay, so these kinds of air bubbles, like these little things here, these here, there's quite a bit on this side. This side just didn't turn out that well. And then there's some right there. Basically, like each of the corners I just didn't do that well in. But like from afar, you can't really tell. It looks pretty well done. And I'm pretty satisfied with the result, honestly. Like from what it started as, I think I'm happy with this. Tucking, I didn't tuck very well. That's fine. Honestly, I originally was gonna cut this section off, but I decided to leave it on, so that's why, because this is the bottom edge, no one's gonna see this. So I'm not worried about that. I didn't cut that side. This cut, not perfectly done, but it's fine. This cut, also not perfectly done, but it's fine. As long as it doesn't peel. That's my main concern. Here is what it looks like on the fridge. As you guys can see, it looks really, really good, unless you know, get up close to it. The rip that I had up here, things that I have learned now are, first thing is patience. Like I really need to be patient working with this, because especially as a first timer, like I'm a person who's like, if I'm not good at something immediately, like I need to, like I need to put it down. I get mad. So learning to be patient has definitely helped me. Stretch with the heat. Stretching with heat, the heat makes it so much more workable. I don't know how to explain what it does, but it does something that changes the texture of the wrap that just makes it so much easier to work with. Tension. You really need tension when you're working. Like, you can't just like lay it down very lightly. Like you have to like pull the wrap while you're laying it down. I don't know how to explain. Like you kind of have to, it's something you have to do yourself to really understand. Like it's stuff that you hear and see on videos, but it's so much different putting it into practice. So it's midnight now. As you guys can see, I just finished the top. Honestly, the top was way easier and way quicker than the door. I think because the door has so much curvature and this is just like a straight flat piece. Like this turned out way better. I think there's a spot that I burned the wrap over here in the back. I just honestly was not paying that much attention. I was on the phone trying to wrap at the same time, and then there's a stubborn air bubble here that doesn't want to come out. But because, you know, there's going to probably be like a water case sitting on top of this, and you know, because the rest of it turned out really well, like even the cuts, oh, I forgot to cut this section. Let me cut this. But yeah, like the rest of this I feel like I should have left a little bit more here. This side I think turned out pretty well, and then the back I think also turned out pretty well. But yes, it honestly looks pretty solid. I do want to just finish this out. I think if I stay up, I could probably finish this by 1. She is done. I went ahead and finished it all last night off camera because it was just so dark in my room. I just couldn't get good enough lighting to be able to film. I feel like I had the experience after doing the door. I feel like I would say my best panel would probably be the right side of the fridge. I did the top, I got the hang of it, and then I did the right side, and then I kind of rushed the left side because I was like, I just want to finish this and get it done. But honestly, it turned out pretty great. I did not cut out the vents on the side. I just cut little slits in them. I just got tired and I just was ready to be done with it. Honestly, I'm going to turn the fridge on, and if the fridge is ventilating properly, I'm not going to cut it out. But if it's not ventilating properly, then I'm going to go ahead and, you know, cut those little pieces out. But not a major deal. I think it still turned out pretty good. Obviously, there's some flaws and imperfections, but who's going to be sitting there staring at the like the fridge looking for those little like wrinkles and whatnot. Tucking, I could have done tucking better, but this was a learning experience and it was a lot of fun. Shout out to RJ the rapper for the idea. It was super cool, super fun, and rapping is always a skill that I wanted to just try and see if, you know, I could do it. I'm glad that I did this rather than spending like $500-600 on wrap for my car and then getting frustrated when it doesn't look good. But yeah, that's gonna be the video. So if you guys enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.